What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. It is 6 PM on Friday, the Shapeshifters squad is out and the first person that I see is Lionel Messi. That's really surprising. So they've given Messi a 96 rated centre forward card, Marcelo a 91 cam. You'll probably see it on the screen right here as it pops up as well, unless it loads me straight in. Yeah, there you go. Messi 96, Ben Yedder right wing 90, Marcelo cam, lone shapeshifter as well. There's a David Luiz CDM card, RIP to the David Luiz SBC doers. Mertens 90 rated left wing, Riyad Mahrez 89 cam, and there you go, there's a few more there. So Idrissa Gueye as a centre back, that's actually a fantastic centre back to have for that league. Atal as a striker, and Babu as a CDM, Nandez as a centre back, he's usually a centre mid, and Keynes as a cam. Now, there's also Renato Sanchez as a left back, Hatboa as a right back instead of a right mid, and Babu as a CDM, which we see there. Kondogbia as a centre back, and Lucas Moura as a right mid. Now, whilst I don't necessarily know why EA have done this, what again is like, I don't want to just be negative about everything, right? But once again, we've got Messi, Marcelo, David Luiz, Ben Yedder, Riyad Mahrez, Idrissa Gueye, and Babu and Atal and Renato Sanchez. 9 of these players already have non-performance based special cards. Can we not just get someone new? That's all I'm asking for. Just, you know, nothing major here, but can we not just get someone new? So Idrissa Gueye is there. Medium high, 3-star, 3-star. As far as the centre-back goes, he's brilliant, right? I mean, it's real nice. They've given him a monster upgrade as well. And we will get into some packs as well. I assume that there's going to be a setup. So, yeah, Team 1 is there. New positions, significant rating boosts, enhanced squad building options, and then the Shapeshifters Foot 20 squad is out. So they haven't actually given... wait, it says Shapeshifters will be live in 1 hour, 1 minute ago. And then it says Shapeshifter squad is out now. I am interested to see the in-game stats of some of these players, which we'll get to, but I'm also interested to go ahead and have a look at season objectives and SBCs and stuff. So there is a Shapeshifters Henrik Mkhitaryan SBC as a cam, and he looks brilliant, which is real nice. He's got very good stats. And what I do like, other than the high-end players, other than the absolute utmost top-end players, I do like the fact that EA are giving this year multiple more opportunities to build squads. With all the odd position changes and all the massive stat boosts of like the Screamer cards or the Shapeshifter cards or the Winter Refresh cards, it's just good. It definitely does make for more creative, whatever, squad building. The problem is that so many of the cards EA do this sort of stuff with don't necessarily fit the meta perfectly or exactly. And it causes a world where people still stick to the general, I guess, the general area, I suppose. So yeah, I don't understand why we've got like a whole bunch more of the same players being boosted. A bit silly. EA have just put another tweet out. We're getting informed there. I think EA don't even know what's going on right now. They're deleting tweets constantly. Well, there's not a bad pack there. A couple of good cards in there. Yeah, somebody tweeted Foot Economist yesterday saying, Jamie, if that right wing is a Yedder after being in 2 SBCs with 2 different cards in the past 5 days, it will be a demonstration that there is zero creativity in the content team, and that's obviously exactly what's happened. Wait, Battaglia and Acuna? Wait, there must be a league. We get a nice 91 right there. There must be either an SBC or an objective Acuna card, which again, like, so Battaglia, oh man, if they've done Battaglia or Acuna, again, it's stupid. Battaglia has a league SBC. Acuna has, I don't care about the blue walkouts. Acuna has a Futmas card. Can we not get, what did we get there? Gundogan walkout. Can we just not get some different cards? I understand the tagline EA are going for. I really do. So there is an objectives Acuna as a centre mid, which is a really quality card. We'll go and have a look at it in detail in a second. But again, it is just so poor from EA. Like, just some different players. That's it. Some different players. That's all we're asking for. So I'll get through these FIFA points, see if we can actually pack one of these guys. And this does say Team 1 as well, so that indicates that this is going to be a 2-week promo again, or at the very least a 10-day promo, which is good. You know, it's constantly keeping items in packs, something to play for, something to play with. I rate it. I think it's pretty cool. And I'm hoping that some of these in-game stats of these players makes them usable to the point where we'll actually see some squad differences rather than just the typical same old. So we're going to get an informed walkout there. Unless it's like Heung-min Son, it really doesn't matter who else it's going to be. It's Berghuis there. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter who it's going to be. We will get on to looking at the in-game stats once this all goes. Let me know, of course, guys, twitter.com/NepentheZ or Instagram.com/NepentheZ if you pack any of these, which one you take as a loan, whether or not any of them fit into your squad. In fact, tell me more about that. Tell me more about whether any of these players will just be a good upgrade to your squad, or whether these are kind of just cards that aren't necessarily the best, I suppose. EA haven't given like a little. Usually they link to the website where you can read up on what's to come, how much is to come, and that sort of stuff. But it seems like today they've decided against that. Was that a Spursberg win? I don't think it was. I don't think that transfer's in there yet. And then last but not least, for our final 50k pack before we move on to the objectives and SBCs and looking at the in-game stats of the players, we're not going to pack one. So there you go. We've got a couple walkouts there, couple informs altogether as well. But sadly, none of these new players. So let us begin. And once again, EA, can we please have something with regards to milestones for these players, right? So there's nothing new in milestones section, again, as expected. But for season objectives, the Shapeshifters Acuna, a lone Shapeshifters pack as well. So there's another lone pack. That's interesting. So they're going to give out 2 lone packs there. It's an 87 Acuna. Score a finesse goal using Argentinian players in 3 separate squad battles matches on world-class difficulty to earn a 7-match loan of him. Score a low-driven goal in 2 separate rivals matches using Liga NOS players. Now, if you've got that, well, any of the good Liga NOS players, I suppose, that Balassi or something like that, you'll be good. Assist 2 goals with midfielders in 2 separate squad battles wins or rivals. Very nice. Assist a goal with a through ball in 3 separate rivals wins. And then score in 10 separate rivals wins using Argentinian players. That's not too bad. 10 wins is quite high. It's a 6-day setup as well, so hopefully we'll be getting a second card. But that Acuna is not a bad card at all. And then let's look at the SBC cards. We'll go and have a look at Acuna's in-game stats in due course as well. There you go. There's a Henrik Mkhitaryan there. The Player of the Month, Neymar. The Shapeshifters Challenge is there as well. Henrik Mkhitaryan loan. Is there anything else going on? No, there doesn't seem to be. And let's just have a look if there's a new League SBC player at all. We've already had the Bundesliga card added in. So it's basically if they put a minor league card in or not. So nothing out of that one. Anything from there, nothing out of that one. Liga NOS. Hopefully a Liga NOS now, actually. Nope, would have been nice. And obviously having Battaglia, you can now link him to Acuna. And you're in a great spot. Does the Saudi League give us anything? Nothing new in the Saudi League. The Turkish League? Nope. So it looks like they've just given the 5 major leagues a 3rd card and kind of given up there, I suppose. Yeah, that's exactly what they've done. So in terms of the SBCs available for today, is just a Mkhitaryan. First and foremost, of course, 4-star, 5-star as a cam makes him a very good option. In terms of his stats, pace is real good. His passing is real nice as well. 91 vision, 90 short pass, 91 curve to start with. His dribbling is really well balanced. His stamina is quite nice, and his physicals in general really good. And then his shooting is also very good. This is a quality card. The fact it only requires 2 segments is good. It's 285 rated squads with 1 inform, and you get back a 15k pack and a Prime Electrum Players pack. Not the greatest packs in return. If you're rocking a Syria squads, or if you've got icons to link him in, I'd say this is a really, really good card. I think that's a reasonable price for a top-end Mkhitaryan. Once again, I just think we got so many special Mkhitaryan cards last year, the Road to the Final card, for example, and already we have the one to watch Mkhitaryan card this year. Like when we're gonna, in fact, we're gonna go into FUT bin now anyway because I want to look at all these players. But when we look at this, let's open all of them, and we'll get an understanding. And I've just seen, I think it was R9 Rye tweet, like, you know, for the people that did the flashback Marcelo or the flashback David Luiz, the least EA can do is upgrade the stats of the flashback cards to match those of the stats of the cards that we have here. So lots of players to look at, lots of quality players to look at as well. Starting off with Henrik Mkhitaryan. As I say, it's a quality card. I think a Maestro would be great for him. I mean, that is great. Go and do this card. It's worth it. I think this would be the one that you guys will regret not doing if you don't do it. Whether you put a Deadeye or a Maestro or a Sniper on him, like even an Engine on him, like you got a quality card there. But once again, the problem is he already has an SBC-based special card. Now, sure, his one to watch hasn't been upgraded because he hasn't been playing well, but this is now, they could have picked anybody. They picked a player that already had an SBC. We then move on to Marcelo. He already has an SBC, right? Now, as a cam, this is actually a brilliant card. His pace is real good. He's 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, which is brilliant. Once again, a Maestro on him makes him a truly brilliant cam. His finishing is a bit low, but other than that, the stats are really, really nice. You could probably use him as a box-to-box midfielder better than you can use him as a cam. But he's got some good potential in there. An Engine makes him pretty fantastic. You could even give him a Sniper or probably a Deadeye would be real good for him. Max shooting, brilliant passing, brilliant dribbling. Quality card, but once again, they've picked a card that already has an SBC. You then move on to David Luiz. Now, this David Luiz card looks real good for a CDM, that's for sure. His shooting is phenomenal from outside the box. His passing is already very, very good. His physicals are maxed out. So a shadow on him, I mean, that is magic, isn't it? That is brilliant. A 94 rated CDM. Great reactions, ball control and composure. I would probably play him as a centre-back. I think he's better suited as a centre-back than a CDM. You could use kind of anything on him as well. Maybe an Engine to boost those other stats. You definitely want to boost his defending, though. So a Sentinel, not really interested. A 97 rated centre-back with a Sentinel. But once again, as weird as it is, EA have already given this card an SBC. Just like that. So now that's already the 3rd out of 3 that have been given non-performance-based cards in FIFA. Lucas Moura is the first one that hasn't been given a non-performance-based card already in FIFA. So his base centre forward, he's been upgraded by 4 pace, 7 shooting, 6 passing, 6 dribbling, 2 defending, and 7 physical there. Quality card, his dribbling is real nice. Again, either a Maestro or a Deadeye are going to be coming in hot here for him. I think a Deadeye is probably the best one for it. Depends how much you value dribbling compared to passing and good shooting stats, I suppose. But Maestro is very good as well. I'd be very surprised if he remained up at 1 million coins. There's so many right mids in the Premier League. There's so many quality cards that are of this caliber that are way, way cheaper that I can't personally imagine that he's going to stay that sort of price. But Lucas is there as well. Ben Yedder, another one. A Player of the Month card, which is a performance-based card. A Ones to Watch card that isn't a performance-based card. And then a Shapeshifters card. What's he got as far as an upgrade goes? I mean, 10 physical upgrade on his 88 rated card, which is real nice. This card will be one of the best cards in the game, I think. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 85 stamina, which is great. His dribbling is really high end. With a Deadeye, again, it maxes out a few good key stats in that card. Or with a Maestro, it really maxes out a few good stats, man. A Maestro might be the one for him. That's a really, really strong card right there. Like, he is going to be mad expensive. The fact that he's 1.3 max bin and Lucas was 1.2 max bin is crazy because he is a much, much better card. And because he's a right wing, he's considerably easier to link into other teams. We've then got Riyad Mahrez, another card that has been given, yes, a performance-based style of card, but not individual performance-based. But he's been given a Road to the Final card, and now he's been given a Shapeshifter card. And it's again, we're now just one player that hasn't been given a non-performance based SBC or special card that has been put in here. Riyad Mahrez has got a good card here as well. Again, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. And I have noticed that with all of these players that we're seeing, other than David Luiz so far, and Lucas perhaps, we're seeing a lot of 5-star 4-stars or 4-star 5-stars, which I rate because EA know their meta, and I think EA are doing their best to try and make multiple squad opportunities, multiple squad building possibilities. So you've got to rate them for that. Again, you're looking at a Maestro or a Deadeye here. Again, a Maestro gives him real good stat boost. Deadeye gives him a real good stat boost. Again, just depends on what you personally prefer in your players. I think for him, I'd probably go for the Deadeye to get that finishing way up, that passing way up. His agility and balance are already great. So he's real good in there. You've then got a 96 rated Lionel Messi. Now, compared to his team of the year, he's nowhere near as good. Compared to his player of the month, it's basically the same as his player of the month. 1 shooting, 1 pace, and 2 physical lower. The rest of it is the same. The only difference is it's a centre forward. Of course, it's Lionel Messi, so he's just going to be phenomenal no matter what chem style you use, no matter how you use him. He's going to be great. If you pack him, happy days. You just banked, basically. We've then got this Acuna card, another one that has his Futmas card. Now, this is actually very similar to his Futmas card. 1 extra pace, 1 less defending, 1 less physical, 2 less passing, 3 less shooting, and the same dribbling. Obviously, his Futmas card is a bit problematic because it's a left wing. So this one is a centre mid, and the fact that he perfectly links to Battaglia is real nice. But yeah, the difference is here. It's quite a significant difference in shooting. The rest of it is a bit minimal. This card for me is actually one of my favourite players that I've used. I used his left wing card, his Futmas and Battaglia's League SBC card quite a lot together as my CDM pairing, and I like them a lot. And I think this card is good as far as a centre midfielder goes, or as a CDM or whatever you want to use him as goes. He is quality. You know, the 4-star skill moves is great. The 3-star weak foot sucks just a little bit. High work rates is good with that great stamina, great physicals, good passing. You might want to give him an engine. Again, as a box-to-box midfielder, he'd be great with an engine. Great dribbling, great passing, great long shots, good pace, great stamina, well-rounded defending. He's not your out-and-out CDM, but he'll be a great box-to-box. Obviously, you can earn him. You don't have to buy him or SBC him. You can work toward him, which is, again, brilliant. But once again, it just completely devalues the people that got this Acuna Futmas card. Completely pointless there. There are so many other cards they could have given boost to. It's crazy. And then Mbabu, another one. Yes, they moved him to a CDM, and you know he will make a very, very good CDM. His passing sucks a bit, so we'd need to put something backbone, or what's the one that boosts the? Is it Guardian? There's one that boosts just there you go, passing and defending. That's probably what I would give to him. Great pace, great physicals, great stand and slide tackle, and then good defending. 99 short passing, good vision, good positioning, well-rounded dribbling for a big man. 3-star is not the greatest, but we have already got a road to the final 84 Mbabu, who I believe is good for an upgrade, and that was an objective card. So again, they could have just taken another card. And then Atal again already has a Futmas card. Now, yeah, they've given these cards different boosts and different positions. They're just the same player. It would just be nice to have different players, because now if you have Futmas Atal, you can't also use Striker Atal. Be interesting to see how good this card is. So he's 4-star skill with 5-star weak foot. Again, EA really prioritizing that 4-star, 5-star. 89 stamina is really good. His pace is already brilliant as far as a striker goes. So a sniper for me, his shot power is not the best, but the rest of this card is real nice as far as a striker goes. Could give him the Deadeye to boost that shot power right up and that passing as well, but maybe a marksman. Marksman's really good. Maestro is also pretty good. Yeah, I think for me, depending on what you prefer, whether you prefer the physical boost or the passing boost, I think a marksman or a Maestro would be really good for Atal. And he's coming in by looks of things quite, not cheap, but already at 650 at the start of the promo. That'll obviously come down a little bit throughout the day. Idrissa Gueye, another card that's already had an SBC card, another road to the final card. He's at 260, which is surprising. An anchor for him makes him a good centre-back. Average passing, average dribbling for a centre-back at this stage of the game. I can understand, I guess, why this is quite cheap, but a good option as far as a French league centre-back goes, where they are a little bit lacking, and then a French league left-back where they are massively lacking. That Bernat Winter transfer card was one of the best left-backs in the league. Again, 4-star Renato Sanchez, who also, again, has a Futmas card, of course. You pop an anchor on him. Good defending, great physicals, good pace, okay passing, decent-ish dribbling, not the best, but 4-star is nice. I don't mind that card too bad. I don't think it's going to be an expensive one. I think it's going to crash way down in price. I think Bernat Winter transfer is just a better left back. Be interesting to see how easy it would be to link him as well. So I'm not sure whether or not he would be worthwhile too much. Then got Kondogbia, so one of only a couple of cards that doesn't already have a non-performance based special card, coming in at centre back. His agility and balance aren't great, but centre backs typically don't have that great agility and balance. But this card is great. 6'2", 4-star skill moves for a centre back. Good pace, great defending, great physicals, decent passing, decent shooting, but largely irrelevant. Good reactions, ball control, and composure. Not a bad card. He'll feel rapid on the ball as well, because as far as centre backs go, 75 agility is quite high, so he'll feel quite good. We've got just a couple more players to go through. So there's Kane's card, a big upgrade on his base card, and another one with 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. So this, as far as a Bundesliga card goes, is a really, really good option. Really low reactions and really low composure. Lets him down massively. As a cam, though, what would you put? A Deadeye makes him a decent cam for nice and cheap. A Maestro makes him a decent cam for nice and cheap. And a Marksman makes it, no, wouldn't be interested in that. I'd probably go with an Artist or a Deadeye on him. Me personally, I'd probably go with a Deadeye. You know, his dribbling, other than reactions and composure, is high end. 90 stamina. This gives him great passing, great shooting, good pace, 4-star, 5-star. I rate that a lot. And I think he'll come down well under the 100k mark as well. Probably like the 80k, 70k mark. Just because he looks like an undesirable card. And I think the good thing about him as well is he links to Sabitzer very well, doesn't he? Yeah, the Austrian strong link in there. Sabitzer is only 32k for the Scream card. He's 3-star, 4-star, which will go a ways to understanding why. But if you're building an Austrian team or a Bundesliga team, it's another good opportunity to have a good player in there. You've then got a Hateboer coming in at right back instead of right mid. 3-star, 2-star. This is an okay card. Syria right back, much needed. They do lack a little bit in that area. You know, when they've got Quadrado on right back and stuff, it's not that great. Him with an anchor is brilliant. His passing is not the best. His dribbling is not the best, but defending, physical, and pace is brilliant. I think he'll be a strong card. We've then got Dries Mertens. Of course, already has his team of the group stage, but obviously that is a performance-based card. He doesn't have, what's this night? Oh, he has a headliners card. So they've given him a headliners card and a shapeshifters card. So another one that they've just gone out of their way to give 2 cards. He's only 500k already, which is really surprising because that dribbling is brilliant. That pace is very good. Stamina sucks. With a Deadeye, he's okay. That stamina does let him down quite a lot. Other than that, it's a quality card. He might be a good card to bring on, to have on for a half and then bring on your super sub because of that stamina, you know. When you look at his face card stats there with the Deadeye, brilliant stats. In-game stats, brilliant stats. 95 rated cam. He could be super good. And then last but not least, we've got NepentheZ. So a base 77 centre mid. He's already down at 130k. 3-star, 3-star. Low high work rates. Doesn't particularly look great. His dribbling is really bang average. His passing is less than average. His defending and physical are quite nice, but that's about it. So as far as a centre-back goes, with the Shadow, he's okay. Really fast. With really good defending and really good physical. I suppose actually his dribbling for a centre-back is quite good. And his passing is where it lets him down a little bit, but that's not bad. So there you go, guys. That's what we've got going on for today. Let me know what you think about it. Bit of a longer video for you guys here today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoy working for that Acuna. I really like the concept of shapeshifters. I think EA have done a big win in getting so many 4-star, 5-star and 5-star, 4-star players involved. There is just a big pool of players that they could have used instead of reusing the same players over and over and over that already have special cards via objectives or SBCs or something like that. But overall, I think this is a bit of a win coming in so far for EA. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.